would like to welcome you to this FTTH Council Awards session. And as you know, we will be handing over 3 awards. The Operator Award, the Individual Award, and the Charles Cow Award. And I'll come to that in a minute as well. First, the Operator Award is given to an operator company that has made a clear decision in favor of FTTH in Europe. The winner was not only selected on the size of the network and investment made, but also on factors such as the economical, the political, and competitive environment for driving FTTH rollout. We have chosen for CityFibre UK, challenger and leader in the open access service provider space, definitely in UK and perhaps even in Europe. From a startup to become #1 in 5 years. Since founding in 2011, CityFibre has completed 6 acquisitions and raised over £2.7 billion in capital, including the UK's largest capital raise for full fibre deployment. With over 1 million homes now ready for service, its £4 billion rollout is on track to serve a third of the UK market by 2025. Extension to rural areas is also planned via its government's Project Gigabit program. CityFibre's infrastructure is designed to serve consumer and business ISPs, councils, and mobile operators. Its modern architecture, served by state-of-the-art fiber exchanges, has already driven some of the biggest names in the market, such as Vodafone, TalkTalk, and Three, to make it their network operator of choice. I would like to ask Mr. Greg Mesch, CEO of CityFibre UK, to join us on stage for the handover of this Operator Award. Hello. Let me hand over, please, Mr. Mesch.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well deserved. Thank you.
I thought if I could just say a couple words. And first, I don't know how we could ever follow the Ukraine speakers there, because we've come out of a 2-year pandemic, which was a tragedy for everybody, and we've seen the incredible power of communications networks to serve for good during a pandemic, and then to come out of that pandemic and then have a war at our footsteps, and a war that has shaken us to our core, but also to realize that communications networks are also driving a critical element of that whole program. And some of the first things they do is connect the communications networks to allow us to communicate. So my hat's off to everybody. It also means that focusing on mental health is more important than ever. I would like to thank the Fibre to the Home Council. I think it's done an incredible job. I've been with CityFibre for 11 years. I've been building communications networks in Europe for over 25 years in 5 different countries, all in challenger mode. And the Fibre to the Home Council has been one positive influence throughout the whole thing of a uniform message. And that uniform message is really that it's not fiber to the home. It's world-class digital infrastructures will power the economies of the future. Fiber is just the medium that must be used. So I think it should really be renamed. I'm lobbying to be fiber for everything in the future. So I really want to thank that. Also, I'd like to thank, just because after 11 years of work, CityFibre staff and employees, there's quite a few at the show, we attend it, and we really support it, but they know after 11 years that working with me is quite exhausting anyway, so I thank them for all their support. And last, my wife is in the audience, and raise your hand if you can. It's our anniversary yesterday of 24 years of marriage, 24 years. And think about this, CityFibre is 11 years old, so that's almost half our married life. She's listened to me whine about CityFibre. And she says I work tirelessly like a dog. So if it's dog years, that means 77 years of my life I've been working at CityFibre to try and push this forward. So thank you for that. And then finally, I have to thank BT and Virgin, because they have tirelessly said there's no need for fiber to exist, tirelessly said there's no need for CityFibre to exist. In fact, at this show 3 years ago, they said CityFibre would go bankrupt within 2 years. And let me explain just really clearly what we have done in the last 2 years. We've gone from 100,000 homes passed to 1.7 million. We've gone from 10,000 connected homes to over 100,000, and we're currently doing 10,000 a month. We've gone from 600 employees to 2,000. We've raised 1.5 billion in capital. So I'd like to thank them for spurring us on, because it's really the challengers in this room and the challenger mentality that's really driving this ecosystem forward. It's the challengers that look like Tesla to the old incumbents with their old ways of operating. So I really want to thank them also. Thank you.
Thank you. Greg, do you want to take the third seat, please? Thank you, Greg. The individual award honors a professional for the special efforts made to enable FTTH in Europe. The nominee can be a manager who has made a clear decision to support FTTH rollout, a technician for implementing a new technology solution for FTTH, or a decision maker who has contributed to creating a favorable environment for FTTH. Now, we have chosen for Jacek Wisniewski. In 3 years, Jacek created from nothing one of the biggest wholesale fiber network operators in Poland, NEXERA. He constructed a core team which was able to roll out an FTTH network throughout the country to more than 300,000 homes passed in 4 years with around 20 people. He created a cloud-based BSS-OSS environment with open APIs and enabled fully integrated zero-touch business processes with retailers. Great success and a great manager. I would like to ask Jacek Wisniewski to join us on stage for the handover of this individual award. Please, Jacek.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Please.
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is really honored, and I do really appreciate this award, individual award. By making my job, I never thought that I do really something extraordinary. I'm just trying to open people's eyes on the things they are dream of, and they are afraid to reach for them. And I've been looking for my professional way many years. I made a lot of mistakes, but I learned from them. I also dared to make the hard decisions and challenge the status quo. Be proud, but never satisfied. I was lucky. I met people who believed in me, trusted me, and gave me the opportunity to manage NEXERA company. Thank you, Infra Capital. I also was so happy to gather around me people who do care. They want to change the world. They want to do something significant. They want to make the extra step. Thank you, NEXERA team. Together, we can open the digital world thanks to FTTH technology to the citizens and inhabitants of small cities and villages. And this is awesome. This is something really great. And last but not least, I would like to thank my wife. Yeah, because she was the first one who discovered many years ago, before FTTH Council, the sparkles in my eyes. And she said, go for it. Thank you, Eva. Thank you.
Thank you. Please, sit up, please. For a picture afterwards. Thank you, Jacek. Now, the Charles Cow Award was created in honor of fiber pioneer Professor Sir Charles Cowan Cow, who was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 2009 for groundbreaking achievements concerning the transmission of light in fibers for optical communication. This award is presented to an individual who has made an outstanding lifelong achievement and contribution to promoting full fiber connectivity. We have chosen for Mr. Alex Goldblum, being one of the most well-known leaders in the European fiber optic and telecom industries. After a successful career at Royal Dutch Shell, he joined Eurofiber and became its Chief Executive Officer in January 2007. This has turned out to be a start of a long, successful and still continuing journey, in which Alex has led the growth of the organization from startup through scale-up to an established European market leader. Alex combines deep knowledge and expertise of the market and operations with an excellent M&A strategy to back up organic growth. He fine-tuned Eurofiber's company philosophy of open access networks as a driver for innovation and prosperity, a model that has not only proved to be successful economically, but that is nowadays also accepted as the most sustainable way in which digital connectivity can be realized. To date, 15 years after Alex started Eurofiber, the company multiplied its network, which now counts 56,300 kilometers and grows with over 40 kilometers a week. I would like to ask Mr. Alex Goldblum to join us on stage for the handover of this Charles Cow Award. Thank you. Thank you. Please, thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
So now I have to thank my wife, which I do with all my heart, but it wasn't part of the plan. She's in the Netherlands at the moment. Thank you. Yeah, 16 years. I must say what I heard this morning pales into insignificance when I think about what I've done in the last 16 years. So my thoughts are with everyone in the Ukraine. If I think about what we have achieved as a company, as an industry, let's talk about the industry. We've gone from the pioneering phase and we're now into a much more mature phase of our development as an industry, which is really exciting. And I think this is testament to this conference in itself, is testament to how far we've come and how far we can still go. Because a lot of the easy work's been done, and now we're going to need to work a lot closer together as an industry to really get to that next level. That means coordination across the value chain. It means working together on some significant policy areas. We're going to talk about sustainability, we're going to talk about D&I, we're going to talk about lots of really important pieces that as an industry we really need to address to get to the next level. And I think what's really exciting, and I'm quite proud of this actually, is the Fibre to the Home Council. I've seen quite a few platforms in the last 15, 16 years come and go. And the Fibre to the Home Council has really secured that position as the body that can bring the industry together. So I think there's a lot more work to be done, but it's a great, great start. And let's use these types of events to work, learn from each other, and make sure that we, as a policy influencing body, have as much clout as everyone else in the market. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So let us now invite once more for a nice picture Greg Mesch from CityFibre UK, Jacek Wisniewski from NEXERA, and Alex Goldblum for a very nice FTTH family picture. So if you want to stand up and grab your trophy, please. And here in front of a nice picture, so please. Yes, I go closer. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much again, and we close by that the award session. Thank you to all the awarded people. Thank you very much.